Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I don't know if, eesh. I don't know if you guys could hear me. Could you guys hear me? I can't hear myself. Hold on, let me try to fix this. I can hear you? Oh, okay. Well, hello, Robert. Hello, Moipin. Let me just try to fix this. I'll switch over to this overlay. Alright, hello, 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 hello. Okay, that's much better. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the game audio so it might be loud. I had like an issue with like my audio mixer. It just, everything went quiet, silence. I don't know what happened, but I mean, it's okay for now. Alright, so I'm playing a demo called Zero Parades. If you don't know what that is, you know what that game is. It's basically like the same. Well, it's like Disco Elysium. There's the same studio that made Disco Elysium, but you know, there's a whole lot of drama. It's a deep rabbit hole to go into. Hey, Robert. You sound different? Do I sound different? Hold on. How you been? I'm doing alright. I'm gonna turn on the game audio just a little bit. I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing well as well. I should go into the settings. I was gonna say, if you don't know what Disco Elysium is, it's pretty much, I don't know how to really explain it. Basically it's like a, think of it as like a book, but like it's like open world, explore around, uh, like, it's a very, very deep story and a lot of, you know, a lot of dialogue, although it's pretty fun. I do enjoy, I am a big fan of Disco Elysium. Mute when minimized? No. No. This is new RE? No. I'll be playing that on Tuesday. No, I'll be playing this demo today, tonight. It's like about 2 or 3 hours long, from what I've looked up. So I want to try this demo out because I am a fan of Disco Elysium. Are we gonna wait for more people? No. I mean, I don't really typically do that. I would just usually, like, you know, I'll chat for like 5 minutes or something like that, and then I just jump into it. Custom character not available in demo. It's been a while. I mean, I don't mind chatting. I do like chatting. So I don't know. What kind of spy are you? So I am going to be a spy. In Disco Elysium, you play as a detective that lost his memory completely. So I'm not too sure if they're going to do the same bit in this game. I don't know what these mean. I don't know what these entail. Like these numbers at the bottom. I think the last stream I remember was the other horror game. What was the other horror game I played? Maybe the Resident Evil 2 1998, perhaps? I think that was like, I mean, the last one I played was Resident Evil 2 Remake, but last year, I think it was 1998 one. Okay, well. I guess I'll choose whatever. Ah, here it is. It was like a magic horror medieval thing. Also the first one. Do the first one? What? I mean this one? Magic horror medieval thing. What was it? Magic horror. Yeah. Oh, I want to read the descriptions here. This game is gonna all be, this game and Disco Elysium is all about reading. So, I mean, not a lot of people like that. You excel in physical conditioning and applied violence. Emotion thwart you. Okay, so this is like, physique. Okay, what about this one? Oh, Iron Maiden, emotionally illiterate. Pattern noticer. An engineer of human soul, spiritually vast, mentally undeveloped. 3, baseline biped. Neighborhood darling. Cognitive lightweight. Your cognitive powers make up for your frail body. The big brain in the glass jar. Human calculator would meet again. Easily bruised. So this is like intellect, okay. And this would be like psych and interfacing, or not interfacing, but motorics. Like they're kind of mixed, but mostly focused on psych. I would choose this one. I mean, I would definitely play all three to see the differences. Raise an action skill to train your body and its impulses. We got 3 skill points, okay. Coordination. Different parts of your body acted in concert. Agile and fluid movement. A doppelgang. Well, you must do more than a single you could. Summon your internal strength. Instincts. The uncontrolled aspects of your physicality unleash raw impulses, sensors. Your perception of the phenomenal world. Receive reports from your senses. For any action, you'd rather go into tech and advanced covert and spy techniques. Oh, okay. You gotta hold it. Oh, one of each. Okay. Blueprints, your understanding of the city and how people use it. Decipher the surroundings to your advantage. Probably like perception. Cold read. Read the room and act before anyone else. See telltale signs in body language. It's like sounds like composure. Nerve. Stay on target. Keep calm under pressure. Hide your feelings from the world. Also sounds like composure. Personalism, understand what motivates people, including yourself. See the person underneath. Kind of want to pick this one. Statehood, social force embodied in presence, coercion, command, and intimidate others. I'll do this one. Oh, shit. Oops. I want to go back to this one here, but it's fine. Entanglement. Spooky action across this plane and beyond. Gain insight from elsewhere. Ooh. Gray matter. Deductive reasoning, the rational side of your mind. Find the order in everything. Poetics, your ability to see and express what others can't. Engage your creative engine. It sounds like conceptualization. This would be like logic. Maybe this could be encyclopedia. Maybe I should not compare this a lot to Disco. I doubt that this game would capture the essence or like the soul of Disco Elysium, but I feel like at the same time they're probably trying to build off the foundation and the skeleton of, you know, what made Disco Elysium. Records, the totality of facts and memories about the world, understand the present through the past. Okay, this could be encyclopedia as well. Technoflex, make systems and machines bend to your will, apply your technical expertise. Oh, this would be like interfacing. I'll do entanglement. Ew, it's a goose. What? Can't. Why you always do this to me? I was going wolf. I think I'll go with entanglement. Goose, that's me. That's my nickname, don't forget. Or maybe you just found that out. No, I knew. I guess I've been having that name for like what? How long now? 2 years at least? 2.5 years? Alright, let's just go with entanglement.
I once a spy.
I hope the game's not too loud.
She was brilliant, erratic, cursed, an anti-personnel mind in human form.
Oh, I'm trying to check something. Hey, Scratch. There's like 10,000 Amazon purchases. You need to give me Red Lobster gift card to fix it. Does it not work? Hold on.
You need to hit back and hard.
Wait, did you guys hear that? Because I couldn't hear that. I couldn't hear it. Why didn't I hear it? It's weird. Hold on, let me check something. Let me turn this down real quick. It's giving me anxiety. I hope the quality's not too bad since I'm playing this on my laptop. I don't know how much I don't know how it looks on YouTube. Hopefully it's like fine. Hold on. I'm all over the place. Okay, how about now? Can I hear anything now? Doesn't even work.
No.
Oh,
Hold
now it
on.
works.
The last thing you need in your
No, I
life
still
is
can't hear
more
it. That's
hysteric
weird. But you guys
emotions.
can hear it.
Forget it.
Although
Find
I can't
something
hear it.
else to do.
That's weird. Oh well. I guess maybe it's because I'm playing this on the laptop. Anyways, let's just get started. I don't want to. I pretty much spent too much time already. Let's got started here. Pseudopod. I once knew a spy. She was brilliant, erratic, curse, an anti-personal mind, in human form.
Her friends called her Herschel, but for her controllers, she was Cascade.
Your name and your cryptonym. A dead limb twitches.
That's the voice, huh? I kind of don't know how I feel about the voice. Maybe it'll grow on me. What kind of friend was she?
The abandoning kind. One by one, she watched her friends go out like distant lights.
I guess that's Cascade. Is that what the remainder of Zalm managed to build from the ruins of their predecessors? Pretty much, I guess. I mean, from what I heard, there's like 35% of the original staff worked on this game. Basically, 1/3 of the original staff worked on this game as well. They haven't like completely butchered the entire studio, but still. Team of Disco Elysium.
It is, and was. Portofino 91, the whole sick crew, a disaster untold, the black page in the official records.
So this is going to be an entire different world. This is not the same universe in Disco Elysium, so... Portfolio 91. Portofino.
Reports of how it went down remain contested, inconclusive. All that's certain, it began with a phone call and ended with 6 spies lost.
Six friends gone. We were set up. Dark forces conspiring. Cascade fucked it, in other words. Actually, that's enough about that.
Some say she blew the network herself. Others blame structural factors or transnational capital. The rest just shake their heads as they look down on the smashed and leaking world.
The world? How did it get that way? What about Cascade? What happened to her?
She was recalled. They put her in the freezer. Forever, most thought.
Anxiety raised 1. So this is like the new thing that they added. You know, instead of like, you know, the usual like health and morale in Disco Elysium, they have these now, which is fatigue, anxiety, delirium, which I saw a little bit of this. I'll be honest, it is kind of... It's an interesting system. So many ideologies clashing together, warp that once made art. Then the corpse was retrieved, soon into what resembles its former appearance. That's how it feels, reminiscing of what could have been. Did it even change their style a bit? I think for sure they try to maintain that, you know, Disco Elysium feel. At the same time, they tried, I guess, to like be different. You know, the bones and the structure, like the base, you know, it's still there. I mean,
"5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino.
my friends decided to give me another chance. A change. Why send me back?
Because I asked them to. There's a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief.
I'm here. Where are you?
Right here, in an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo shop in the city-state of Portofino.
Who'd you say you were?
No one special, just an arm-like sack of cytoplasm, a special move unique to single-cell organisms. But before that, I was like you, a spy for the People's Republics, one of the varieties of mankind.
No chem equals no play. I heard that there's like no companion, at least to my knowledge. I'll miss what it could have been. To imagine if the studio didn't went straight to demise, we'd have a continuation instead. Yeah, I heard about a sequel, and as well as like a spin-off of a Kuno and Kunoise. And it was like, what, City of Locusts? They have like an interesting like idea of like, you know, of the mechanics and all that. It would have been sick, but you know.
This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come.
Before you, I was like a spy for the People's Republic, one of the varieties of mankind. Why? What happened to you?
I got caught with my pants down.
So yeah, we're spies. Keep that in mind.
On the plus side, I no longer have to worry about the independent thought or movement.
This was the human game, and he played it poorly. Time to give up his seat.
Hold on, how are we talking right now? I'm sorry, we never got to know each other. No, we were just getting started. We can't pull it back. Stuff happens, you know? Hold on, how are we talking right now?
We're not. This is all you. Conversing with your own mental projections, reconciling the dissonance inherent to your role, like you were trained to do.
What's your purpose, pseudo-pop?
Life is beautiful, cruel, full of hidden cues that I missed. Maybe next time.
Be careful saying that in the US. Wait, what did I say? Disco Elysium is the perfect game for this year, given the current tensions springing on America. Yeah. Still playing it to this day. No, we're just getting started. We can't pull it back.
Too late, Operant. I'm smashed and leaking. Whatever happens has already happened.
Oh, here I am. That you're a spy? I'm not a spy. Alright, well... Alright, let me learn the controls. It is like... Of course, I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse, so it's not... I could play it on controller, but I don't think it's... I think it's kind of wonky playing on controller. I have to learn the controls here. Okay. Let me look at the controls here, because, working on thin ice plate on controller and mouse. Goose, I am looking for my water bottle. I forgot where I put it. Do you know where it could be? Uh, I have it right here. It's on my desk. You hear that? I took it. Because, I need it. More than you. I'm good. I think I'll be fine. You're gonna let me thirst. Well, man, I'm thirsty too. The toilet seat is up. Okay, that's good observation. Okay. I guess tab is like to take a look at your surroundings. It was like this when you came in.
Splayed on the chair before you is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you, unblinking. Alive, yet not alive.
Let me take a look at my thing here. My highest is the faculty of action. That's my highest set of skills. My lowest would be relation. Mid would be intellect. For every spy for the Operant Bureau is assigned a partner. They're double. This man was meant to be yours. It's kind of laggy. I think it could be. I mean, it's not laggy on the monitor, but it could be probably because of, like, yeah, the OBS. I don't know if I could fix that. I can't really change the settings though. How about changing to this? Maybe it's because, like, the resolution, perhaps. VSync. I don't know if that's any better. It is kind of, yeah, I can see it on OBS. It is laggy.
A pair of headphones have slipped partway off his head, connected to a stereo system beside him.
I hope that's not too bothersome.
No response. His eyes are still fixed glassily on the ceiling.
Did thou disable the VSync? Should I turn it on? I did turn it off. I don't know if I don't think it would matter though. No, it's actually running better without it. Oh. I just decreased like the resolution. I don't think that will do anything though. I'm not too sure. I think it's still like laggy and it's, yeah, I could see it on OBS. It's whatever. It's just gonna be a demo. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. You know, it's not a full game, I mean. My double. I wonder if like this guy was supposed to be my partner, like him, but he's disavowed right now. I mean, at least this game's not, you know, constantly moving. It's just text on the screen and that's it. It's sort of better now, less noticeable to the keen eye. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's gonna just be reading most of the time.
The pupils quiver like a failing heartbeat.
And at least the audio shouldn't be like, you know, be a problem either, I hope.
Cream paint, peeling slightly. A small room in a city past its prime. Nothing to suggest why the man is so interested in it. You get no response, no flinch, no twitch.
The film is monochrome and silent. The only soundtrack is the low hum of the projector as the celluloid rushes from its spool.
As you stare down at him, the man begins to draw.
Look in his eyes, the green of long corroded copper. There's charged empty space behind them, like a room that someone has left for the last time. As for the face around the eyes, his jaw hangs slack, his glasses askew, the lopsided headphones accentuated, or accentuate? 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 God, I suck at reading. Lopsided headphones accentuate a large bald spot atop his crown. Rub his bald spot for luck. Give his head a reassuring pat. Don't touch him.
Highly pleasing rubbability.
What I got? I don't know what I got.
Stiff collared shirt, a snug brown jacket, and nothing below the waist but a pair of red briefs.
I'm feeling lucky. He's not wearing any clothes. Or he's not really wearing any pants. White spindles of leg hit your vision like a pair of flashbangs. Mayday, visual lost. Visuals lost. Did they not like voice the whole like dialogues? I guess I don't know. I mean Disco Elysium before the final cut, I mean there wasn't really voice lines, so
Hear that, hero? Feels good, doesn't it? You should relay confidential information more often.
Dude, I don't know what... I can't hear, like, the... I can't hear any of that. I would have to, like, take a look at the VOD. I have to take a look at the VOD to see, like, what was it saying. Maybe this is how a man reclines these days. Is this a self-abuse session?
Entirely unfit for purpose, based on his current state. Nature's final defense, playing dead.
It's not even like the, it's not even right here. Once your eyes readjust, you notice that the man is also wearing 3 layers of socks, each slightly shorter than one beneath it. Why is that? Is it really cold outside? For some reason, this detail strikes you as very sad. Maybe he overheated and had to lose the trousers to compensate. Some kind of bizarre personal ritual, no doubt. Well fortified, commendable. Socks are obviously important to this man, I guess.
There is no smell of alcohol, nor any open containers. No drug paraphernalia either. Just a loose cord trailing to the stereo system.
Now that's not very disco.
Like a cosmonaut's safety tether.
Check his vitals.
Your fingers detect a low, steady hum where jaw meets neck. Elevated, but not critical.
Someone try to take him out? Botch suicide? Seems medical. Someone try to take him out?
No vomit, no discoloration on the skin, no bruising or signs of struggle either. If he was poisoned, then this was a professional zero out.
That's not even exactly what it says. Zeroed out. None of which precludes professional assassinations.
The work of an invisible hand.
I hope they... I mean, I don't... whatever. I'm not gonna even...
The man's eyes glisten. Bright red veins blossom around their edges.
Anxious. Anxiety limit reached. Status gain anxious. Another friend I've let down. This must be some kind of setup. First impression. I can't work with this. Maybe this is temporary? A chrysalis stage. I mean, these two are partners. Goose is a demo. Yeah, you're right. We got dogs barking outside.
He could be cursing your name or chanting absolution. It's impossible to tell.
Chill, boy. Chill. Oh, hey, Bongo. Don't forget, you're a standard moderator for this channel to help the creator build a positive, safe community. You could delete inappropriate messages, put participant in timeout, hide someone. Why does your dog only bark when you're responding to me? I don't know. It's just coincidence because, like, you know, there's dogs outside. If a dog barks outside, it causes a chain reaction. I have other neighbors that own just, like, small dogs. There will be a new layer coming to Ultra Kill. Still have not touched Ultra Kill. It is in my wish list.
However he ended up like this, the result is the same. Operant down.
Or is it? Dum dum dum. Operant lost. Personalism. For as long as he lies here, dead dreaming in the strange city, you are the final friend he has. The assignment brief, man. You got to have it.
Not even a flicker of a response. The people's spy cannot be caught shirking. Time to escalate.
Fuck. I should exert myself to this man? Eventually you'll play Half-Life, Gordon Freeman is badass. I will play Half-Life. I'll even play the second one. Bald spot, warm-up, pulse present. Clearly non-responsive, cannot exert. Anxiety elevated. It's a red check. Fuck it.
The people's spies will not be caught shirking.
This silent treatment constitutes a Class A war crime against you. Time for intervention. Physical. Where is my assignment brief?
You grab him by his skinny shoulders and heave him upright, his head lolling backward as he rises.
If there's any fucking going on around here, this man is instigating none of it. Okay.
He lands in an awkward position, like a crumpled puppet, bony hips raised to the air like antennas.
There's your brief, Operant. Flaunting a reactionary pose. Further insult. Leave the brief hog where he lies. No, I didn't really want to do that. Sorry you made me do that. No, state floored. He does not respond, though if you didn't know any better, his deserted eyes seem to be urging you towards the bathroom.
A drop of blood shines on his lip. He must have bitten his tongue on the way down. Out of his chair he looks smaller, more fragile, and somehow deeply lost. Thousands of miles away, his mother flinches in her sleep.
Sounds like esprit de corps. So rough start, let's try again. You look forward to working together? Still working on that assignment? Any update? I just had a massive dissociative episode. Very intense. You were talking to me. I wouldn't say it's your fault as such, but you definitely played a part. Your thoughts on this, Operant, if any?
The man's head slips 2 centimeters to the left. His jaw slides with it.
You don't think this is my fault, do you? What the hell's happening? Let's check back in again later.
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila. The name reads Esteman T. Below that, a title, Imports Lead. Sock Merchant, one of the opera's most battle-tested covers.
Sock merchant? Whoa, 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 hold up. Lead?
That's what the badge says. This is only a cover, but such phantoms often mimic the Operant Bureau's actual hierarchies.
I suppose I did fuck it in the official parlance. I detect institutional misogyny at work. No, in the official parlance, you redacted, then you redacted, but not before redacted and redacted. Wearing the wares for ease of display, an operant committed to his role. Socks, extremely soft core. Reliable core, though operants are encouraged to submit new proposals for in-theater practices, if so inclined. Anything else in your pockets? 3 other things of note: a slip of paper, a business card, and a rock-hard piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. A wrapped-up rectangle of compressed sugar. It's so hard that your fingers cannot make an impression, no matter how much you strain. Cola flavor, if you had to guess. Looks old school. Heavy duty. Didn't know they still made these. Eat it. Delirium raised. Your tongue is glass-dusted carpet, your inner cheek bloodied ribbons. The flavor is nothing like cola. Deeply unpleasant. Spit it out. The saliva-sodden clot of dark red sugar lands on the smooth surface of pseudopod's underpants and hangs there like grotesque metal. What about the paper? I can't take a look at, oh, I can. This is the journal. Found a purchase order for the vendor Carmuna interested in pseudopod sock samples. Bootleg Bazaar. No coordinates found. Some kind of marketplace, but not one you've ever been to. This must be assignment adjacent. It's a good place to start. Also, your only one, currently. Your decommissioned double has been making contacts using his cover. What it says about the reason you're here remains less clear. This is not a real order. It's a sympathy order. He obviously made an impression on this Carmuna. I'll hold on to this. The slip of paper grows heavy in your hand. It feels like a baton. Sock purchase order. Examine the business card. The card is cheap and scuffed. It reads, all you need is a miracle, above a cartoonish image of a disembodied lips at a phone receiver.
Notably absent is an actual phone number.
I mean, turn the card over. On the other side, there's an indecipherable scribble. Whatever's written seems to begin with a D.
Into your pocket it goes.
I'll do what I can for you, pseudopod. Your double didn't notice your arrival. He doesn't notice your departure either. Once the party gets wind, all traces of his existence will be wiped clean. By this time tomorrow, he'll have never existed at all. The air in the room is dead weight heavy. So just me from patting or like rubbing his bald spot gave me +1 nerve and entanglement. I think me feeling anxious took away a point from blueprints, I think. Or maybe the clothes I'm wearing. Yeah, -1 blueprint here. Sock purchase order. Business card. Is this like a sex hotline? Vostatalk blend coat. +1 poetics. Lightweight and practical, especially if woven slicker almost disappears under direct sunlight and heavy rain. Its refractive properties sparked rumors of a haunting in Satellite Faculty B. How'd you know that? What do you mean? You don't know that either. You don't know if that's also what it is. Full, luscious lips whisper into the plastic telephone receiver. It's just like the image of it, just the image, just the image of this like business card just reads sex hotline. The shoes, white of the eye loafers. It was your first assumption. You can't cave your way out of it. What? What do you mean? I'm just giving my like observation. It's just observation, just merely observation. -1 coordination, cold read. Read the room before anyone acts. Agile and fluid. Poetics. Sorry guys, I just want to at least try to learn. Your ability to see and express what others can't. Spot on, Goose. Silvery tank top. +1 instincts, -1 blueprints. Neck protected, guns out. A little funny under the pits, but no one's getting close enough to notice. Did once have the glimmer of cosmic dust. Your understanding of the city and how people use it. Okay. And pants. Pinstripe trousers. -1 entanglement. While faded, these loose-fitted slacks only grow more comfortable with use, perfect for those with anxious stomachs. There's drugs, clothing, tools, and other. Pseudopod had a business card for something called the Miracle Line. I mean... Wait, did someone gave it to him, or... Did he have it all... in the first place?
A pair of men's trousers are hung delicately over the shower rail. If Pseudopod's pants were attempting to flee the scene, they did not make it very far. Brown, shapeless, they are utterly unremarkable. No accident. This is functional invisibility. The wearer would have no choice but to blend into a crowd. The front and back pockets are completely empty, except for a few pieces of lint. Your hoist-in must have compressed his lungs somehow. Unless
what? Search the pockets again thoroughly.
you discover a small extra pocket inside the front right pocket.
A pocket disguised as a pocket. Why are men's trousers so weird?
You slip 2 fingers inside and come away with a neatly folded sheet of paper. Not normal paper. This is nitrocellulose, made to burn quickly and completely.
Hello there, a pseudo-secret.
The page is notebook-sized and perforated along one edge. It reads: THA space 7 LES APR space 032 space WIFO space 9W space TBGFLW25. Half a cipher. The language of spies. You've carried papers like this, folded up and hidden away in secret pockets and compartments.
I don't know if this game, like, explained how we... Or if this character we're playing as... Cascade. I don't know if they explain how she lost all of her memory. I mean... I don't know, I can't recall.
Totally meaningless, yet no meaning can be made without it.
This is a one-time key. Yes, now we're spying. I wonder if she isn't actually the Master Disguise Twilight. Is that supposed to be a reference? This is a one-time key.
Good to unlock a single enciphered message. You just need to locate the other half.
Why are they hanging in the bathroom?
One of the many mysteries concerning men's trousers. He was trying to smooth out creases with shower steam.
You understand when the time comes. Alright. Alright. As you turn away, a phone begins to ring.
You pick up the phone. The handset vibrates in your palm.
Hello?
Before you even finish speaking the word, the device connected to your phone base splits it into 256,000 encrypted fragments. The magic box, one of the proudest achievements of the Opera's Technical Services Office.
The magic box. Magic box. Technoflix is like interference. Not interference. Interfacing. Sorry. Get it together, man. Fuck! Hold on, I gotta drink your water. Maybe it'll help. The Magic Box, one of the proudest achievements of Opera's Technical Services Office.
Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into a corresponding number of fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
Melita, your controller.
The voice of your controller.
My controller.
It's your double she's expecting. Let's not disappoint her.
This is Cascade.
Operant, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed.
Her voice is just as you remember.
Personalism. Understand what motivates people, including yourself. See that person underneath.
We'll get to catch-ups later. Put pseudopod on the line.
You glance over at the man face down on the floor. A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin. You feel your mind starting to spin up. 5,000 revolutions per minute.
There's something wrong with him. He's breathing, but not non-responsive. More than that I can say.
For a moment, no one says anything. There's no sound at all, save for the blood in your ear and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long distance connection.
Has he been zeroed out?
I'm zeroed.
Meaning eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant. The language of distance, a measure of cotton to muffle the fear.
Found a card for a phone line in his pocket, but there's no number on it.
That doesn't tell us much. What else?
You know what's strange? I found a one-time key in his trousers.
A key is worthless without the ciphertext that goes with it.
All of this is meaningless then. There was a purchase order in his jacket pocket for a bunch of socks.
So what? Your cover was meant to be sock importers.
We are sock importers. What kind of cover is that? It was only for 10 socks, Mel. 5 pair? That's weird, isn't it?
Excuse me, why the fuck are we talking about socks?
That's fair. I'm saying Pseudopod may have been practicing method espionage.
Method espionage? Is that some sort of joke?
Maybe.
I'll ask one more time. Is your double zeroed out?
Chill, you're raising my anxiety.
You must speak the word. She cannot make the determination herself. 5,000 kilometers away, in a small office deep underground, a mid-level controller of the Operant Bureau leans forward and cups a hand over her earpiece. Her other hand hovers above the keyboard, ready to faithfully record your next words. Her eyes reflect the glow of the terminal screen. She's been at her desk for 14 hours today. Once you say it, there's no going back. The momentum of events will overtake you.
You gotta stop barking in Spanish. You gotta say stop barking in Spanish. I only know how to say stop. Para! Para! Ya cállate! He might still be in there somewhere.
Cascade, is your double zeroed out or not?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Is he zeroed out, Operant?
Yes.
Right. I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already? Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services? Fucking hell.
But is that how spies get zeroed out? They just, like...
The opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, it's back to Satellite Facility B.
I got... Oh my gosh. So, it's like an interesting mechanic. Since, like, my anxiety was, reached to the max, I gotta lose a skill point. I mean, my blueprint's pretty low, so I might as well run it to the ground. So stupid. I mean... To me, it's like, alright, maybe... That's something to, like, keep you on your toes, I guess. I don't know. So that's what it means being zeroed out. Zeroed out, I mean, looking at Pseudopod, him being, like, limp. I mean, we don't really know what happened to him, but I guess he got zeroed out, whatever that means. Is it like a comatose or something?
AKA the freezer, where the old, useless, and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair.
For you, it's back to Satellite Facility B, aka the freezer.
The freezer. Shiver. Resist.
I feel like no matter what I say, it's not gonna even... Whoa, hold on, I just got in. Give me a chance here.
Get real, Cascade. This isn't your personal redemption tour. You haven't even got the assignment.
Gang taking heavy incoming fire here. Not sure how long we can hold out.
Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective immediately. The woman in the Photoshop downstairs, Constance, she's one of ours. Let her deal with Pseudopod.
Middle-aged woman, dark hair behind the counter. You exchanged a few words.
It
when
means
she
he's
gave you the
burnt out.
key.
He's burned out from all this spying. From all the espionage. Right, I met her when I came in. Cool, she could sub in the assignment. Let's go. What about me?
As for you, we need to get you on the next aero tram out of the city.
That numberless phone line may be worth investigating. Perhaps the room contains other leads as well.
Burned out means compromised? Oh, okay, I see, I get it. Oh yeah, he's been burned. Okay, I get it. The numberless phone line may be the worth investigating. Perhaps this room contains other leads as well.
They won't be expecting you back in the People's Republics for several days. Plenty of time for some self-directed espionage.
Gray matter, what are you doing here? +1, secret codes. What's gray matter? Deductive reasoning, the rational side of your mind. Is that like, I guess that's like logic.
You've been out of action for 5 years. The Opera wouldn't rush sending you back in theatre. Unless...
What if my old assets reached out?
half a moment's hesitation. Then...
Am I giving myself like time?
Where'd you get that idea?
not a denial. Proceed.
If you pulled me from the freezer, it must be because they asked for me specifically. They must have offered something mega intriguing for you to send me all the way here. Whipped it out of my ass spy-like.
A highly original thesis, also completely irrelevant now. There should still be flights departing for Superblock territory tonight. Make sure you're on one of them.
Who was it, Mel? You can't make me do anything.
It was no one, a ghost in the wire. The assignment's over. Get on the next tram.
Sure, on my way.
If what you're saying is true, enemies abound. Don't get yourself zeroed out.
A click, and the line goes dead.
Nearly identical sets of shirts, trousers ironed and folded. Can I take his trousers?
You return to the...
Oh.
As you turn away, a stray thought passes. They may never be worn again.
Probably doesn't fit me anyways. Familiar flash of red catches your eye.
This small table has been turned into a makeshift desk. A startlingly red folder stands out against the clutter. In the Operant Bureau's elaborate filing system, red is reserved for personnel files.
What the?
A small label in the top left corner is printed with one word. Your cryptonym, Cascade. The color reminds you of pomegranate.
Cascade. Interesting. I wonder if like Cascade has any like they chose the name just because of like the word in like the king in yellow. Still, I haven't finished it. I still like barely read it. I still like definitely need to read it, like finish it. The color reminds you of pomegranate.
It screams danger, not for human consumption. Your hand hesitates.
This is my folder.
Opens with a whoosh. Before you, in neat monospace type, your life is condensed to its barest elements. Name Wilk Herschel, cryptonym Cascade. Born Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Dependents, none. Pay class D2. Years of service, 14.
I got no children. Pay class D2, years of service, 14 years. Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Now you've mentioned it, it's been a while since I've last read it. It's assigned to do a reread. Yeah.
All true. None of it useful just now.
I think I had to like reread it myself. I mean, I should. Keep reading. Childhood bourgeois. History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries. Fled to the People's Republic of Coahuila. Embraced post-historical materialism. Childhood capitalism. Is that like a Nepo baby? I think it's a Nepo baby. In short, born capitalist, born communist. Born communist. Or reborn communist, okay. Based? Medical record, gunshot, chest, retained bullet, 10mm pre-service. History of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries. So Cascade was prosecuted, okay, for her quote-unquote radicalism. The bullet nuzzles your aorta, your heartbeat flutters. History of dissociative episodes and reckless action. Sexuality, homosexual tendencies, unconfirmed. Confirmed. A vicious rumor started by my extremely horny detractors. Where did they come up with this stuff? Suicide risk minimal. Ideation only. That's all ideation until you commit. End of list. According to this file, that's all there is to you. This is me, but it doesn't feel like me. Raw facts cannot capture the totality of my being. Anything else in here?
There's another page behind this one. It's labeled Service History. A tingle in your fingers. Your head grows lighter as you approach the crash site.
Exert. Okay, it increases my chances. Safe-ish bet? What does that do, anyways? I mean, it's pointing at anxiety. Oh, if I exert, it increases my anxiety. Fuck! Your hand grinds to a halt above the page and remains there. A full minute passes. Maybe later. It is a white check, right? Yeah. Or never. That works too.
Amidst the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers, you find an open pack of cigarettes. Suprema mark.
Suprema 100's cheap superblock export.
Smokes. Ease of mind. Cool.
Calm, he smokes. Pseudopod must have bought these with him.
There are a few mangled filters in the ashtray. There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores across the People's Republics. Except...
Hold on.
secreted neatly against the inner wall of the pack, just as you were once taught to do yourself. A crisply folded sheet of A7 paper. Gajupwell, Vubsquux,
Oh shit.
Sixfuzzle.
This is the other half. The missing companion to the one-time key you recovered from the trousers. Cascade still got it. One-to-one correspondence between key and text. This is a Rosetta Scyther. Your heart skips a beat.
The pack slides nicely into your pocket, as though it always belonged there.
-3 delirium, but it gives me +1 fatigue. So it doesn't give me any benefits towards like skills, which is honestly I kind of wish they did. It only affects the bar, the fatigue, anxiety, delirium bars, and that's it. I have a pretty good chance.
Letter by letter, words emerge from the mist. They speak in a voice you haven't heard for a long time.
For Cascade, all will be forgiven. Your blood retreats, stricken cold. For me? For Cascade, all will be forgiven. What does that mean? The meaning is quite clear. It's the transgression that's a mystery. Transgressions, plural. You have a long list to hand. A chorus of figures from your past shout the words at you in unison. All will be forgiven. Is Pseudopod like he's the last friend. Cascade's other 6 friends got zeroed out. I assume. This is like probably like, or maybe this is like one of her last friends. This is likely not a direct message from Pseudopod, but something he was meant to pass on to you. I'm surprised I'm not getting any experience points. Or actually, I did. I just did right now. I'm not getting a lot, though. In that way, he has succeeded. Cheeks smudged against the floor, your double doesn't seem to be focused on you at all. Are you included in this all, Pseudopod? There's no response, but that doesn't mean no.
The day beyond the window beckons you outward.
There may be yet some forgiveness out there.
Wait, the secrets. You can't just leave them out like this.
What? Right. Burn the one-time key. Secrets are mine. Eat the other one time. Fuck it. I stand for transparency. What should I do? Eat the one-time key. This is my instincts telling me. Unleash raw impulses. The uncontrolled aspects. Hey Robert, welcome back. Should I listen to you, instincts? I don't know. I don't think I should this time. Fuck it. You leave the one-time key on the desk.
There's nothing left in there.
Alright. Dishes recently washed. Something is rooting through the bin in the alley below.
You return to your double splayed, upturned body.
What's the point of talking to him? He's not going to respond at all. The mid-range stereo system set to standby mode.
Following the cord from your double's headphones, you come to a mid-sized timed stereo resting on a sideboard.
A prototype 0909 50-watt with multi-disc changer. Last generation model. Designed for affordability at the expense of power and clarity. Through the translucent view panel, you see a single red disc loaded in place. On the face of the disc are the words, Ultravioletta, you but from a dream, handwritten on thin strips of tape. You don't recognize the artist.
Let me see. I guess that's how they do tax with these cards, which are kind of pretty nice. Your double was listening to a red disc marked Ultravioletta. You, but you from a dream in the music player at Photo 24. You don't recognize the artist. What do we have here?
The disc is loaded, ready to tell you.
Unplug the headphones, press play. Press eject and take the disc. Okay.
The
Press play.
chunky button makes a satisfying little thunk as you push it in.
Nice card, Goose. Let's see Paul Allen's card. My God.
The plastic latch clicks into place, and the discus begins to turn. You know because the spindle is rotating, though the speakers don't produce any sound at all.
What, Goose? I said nice card. The chunky button makes it satisfying.
The kitchen light hums and splinters momentarily. On the hidden side of the sun, a polar radiation storm congeals.
Is this thing broken?
It doesn't appear to be. The disk is spinning the way it's meant to.
It would be funny if the demo was just this building, you can't miss it entirely, you're choosing to leave. Turn up the volume.
No sound, save the thin layer of static that lines the inner cables. Amateur wire work.
No sounds, save the thin layer of static, the lines of the inner cables. Keep listening.
Or do you? You can't tell.
It increases my delirium.
The silence is being overtaken by a different silence, like the slow darkening of night across the wall of an empty room.
Listen a little bit more.
This new silence seeps into every corner of your body, loosening fixtures, rattling drawers, seeing what will come with it. There is still no sound, but in your mind an image forms of a blasted heath, a smouldering circle at its center. Figures in tattered robes stagger and sway on the horizon.
Hold on, what's going on?
Nothing. You're simply playing a disc on a common home stereo system, the sort of thing millions of people across the world do every day.
What's within the smoldering circle?
A fallen star, an irregular rock of no color the human eye can perceive. A dispatch from the underside of reality.
The fuck is that? There in the distance.
The intermittent flash of a distant storm silhouettes a row of dark figures against the pale sky.
Who are these robbed figures?
Mendicants dedicated to the fallen star. Many bodies, one soul. Their tattered rags soaked with universal tears.
Is this meant for me?
It is meant for anybody who will listen.
I probably shouldn't be messing with this.
No, you probably shouldn't. The static quiets as you reset the volume. A great relief shivers through you, though nothing has seemingly happened. A brief internal hum. Then the disc slides halfway out of the machine and waits there, like it's trying to hide from you. You remove the red disc and place it into your pocket.
Might as well consume it. Can I not hold it? I guess I can't mess with the inventory yet.
Astral projection.
You step away from the equipment.
It would be funny if we're. It would be funny if we're real and we're not a byproduct of Goose's delirium. Scratch, you're gonna break the cycle. Be careful. It would be funny if Goose realized that we're just the voices in his head and that is here. This is all real. I'm not in like delusion. Wake up already. It's long enough. I guess I'll get out of here. This is the door you came in from. Enough. You're blacklisted. Take your sick little games elsewhere. Wake up, Goose. It's time. Wake your brain. No, I'm not supposed to go.
Easy, lady.
He still thinks
I
that.
just want to develop some photographs.
Man in the
I'm
ugly
not trying
coat.
to take your innocence.
Man in the ugly coat. The woman you met on your way in. She runs the Photoshop and maintains your safe house. The man you don't recognize. That's an interesting camera he's carrying. Professional class. No consumer model. Does that poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a loaded gun or something.
Does his coat speaks to him? This guy's obviously shady. The mention of loaded gun stands your hairs on end. The woman casts a split-second glance in your direction, requesting assistance. Not your conflict. No need to engage. Goose went from a detective to a spy. I have people in my head that speaks to me. Yeah, you're not the only one. Sometimes I hear the voices in my head as well. I got like, let's see. 20 voices in my head. She told you to leave, sir.
Whoa, whoa. Caught in a pincer by the art police. Not a good day for
Get the
pursuing my
fuck out of
interests.
here. Fuck this place. Fuck this world. Fuck this life.
I'm
Fuck
those
this
voices.
body. Just fucking go.
It's a shame I can't hear like the voice lines. I would have had to like look back at the stream. Goose has the entire Disco Elysium skill set in his head. A crackle of recognition behind his eyes as they meet yours. Where do you know him from? He said just fucking go, Goose, go. Oh, the fuck this world, fuck this body, fuck this life. A lonesome utility shack high above the city. Its door is broken on its hinge. A white cat tracks bloody prints in the dirt. Sadness overwhelming.
What?
Whose cat is that?
The what? Cat? You must be huffing photochemicals with this confused woman. Perhaps you share an alternative lifestyle.
Restless eyes, evasive demeanor. This man may not have been zeroed out, your double. But you're sure such things aren't beyond him.
Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for this extreme stress I'll now carry through my day.
That is an ugly coat. Harry Dubois has like some competition. What the fuck? Actually, this is worse. He only has an ugly tie. This is like horrid. Gives you one more glance as he leaves, Garrett's coat flapping behind him. You get all walks in here. She watches him go, then looks at you. That was good of you to step in. Size her up first. Who was that man? Nobody. A seedy little oddity who likes making fantastical threats. He's been here before? Oh yes, keen photographer, limited in subject. Lucky for you to only catch him on the day of his banishment. You've not seen the last of him. The two of you are bound by a hideous orange thread. Before we get into it, I just wanted to get one thing clear. Just because I'm working for the opera does not make me some kind of communist. Harry looks good. Harry always looks dapper. The Operant Bureau, it should go without saying, is the spy service of the Superbloc, aka the Communists. Wait, what are you then? A happily settled small businesswoman, a model petite bourgeois. So basically a small capitalist owner. Why are you working for the Communists then? The thrills, obviously. So don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialects. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here strictly for the espionage. Which reminds me, I have some funds to redistribute. You're stripping for the assignment. Or stipping for the assignment. Soul gained. She passes you a small envelope containing a few folded bills. This is our currency. 26 soul. This is not very much. The soul's in the toilet. This won't even buy me a belt to hang myself. Jesus. Cha-ching! While we're on the subject of allocating resources, here's that screwdriver pseudopod requested. She produces a small toolkit and slides it across the counter. What is with Zalm and communism? I mean, this is like their second game, right? Disco Elysium is pretty much like mostly politics. And I guess they're still doing that, you know, having this sort of policy. I don't know if like it's just only like capitalism, like bourgeois and communism only, or if they're going to introduce also like other ideologies. Like with Disco Elysium, there's like they pretty much nailed it down with like all the ideologies. However you want to play as, like a fucking liberal, a fascist, a socialist, communist, a Democrat, or a centrist even. A discrete tool holder, its modular design accommodates most of the instruments, and Operant may require an in-theater, first designed by the defector Belkov in 47. This toolkit looks so empty, barely usable in its current state. Fortunately, it appears highly expandable. So I could get other tools. Hold on, I didn't ask for this. You didn't have to. Isn't that the whole idea? Central planning and so on. And anyway, it's only a damn fax machine. Go to art school but get kicked out, then try politics in Germany and maybe try to end a race. You could also simply give it to Pseudopod. I'm sure he's more than capable with it. She was looking forward to watching her double on his hands and knees. Speaking of, where is your double? She deserves to hear from you. Do not let her find Pseudopod upstairs by herself. This woman could be a valuable source of information if you get prize it from her. Wait, your controller was clear. This woman doesn't need to know anything she doesn't need to know. She cranes her neck as though looking for something behind you. Advanced covert spy techniques. Did my controller mention, like, not telling her about Pseudopod? She must know something about your assignment. Find out what that is. It's a high chance. Do it. Basic social engineering. First, take the target into your confidence. In other words, make her think she's gang. Gang. Special asset. It's time you learn of our meta task. Her look is wary, but intrigued. 2. Turn an admirable quality into a vulnerability. Pseudopod is up for the People's Service Medal. The opera sent me to assess his stagecraft. That's strange. No one's mentioned... I keep, like, trying to think of an accent for her. That's strange. No one said anything to me about the meta task. I'm telling you right now, that's what's happening here. The opera's ways are its own. I want you to tell me about Pseudopod's movement. Who has you spoken with? Everything about the assignment he shared with you. 3. Exploit, exploit, exploit. Ah, I understand. This is a test to check our information security. I'll have you know, Pseudopod's not told me anything. He's kept it intensely tight. She gives you a very satisfied smile. You have shit, in other words. Chicken bones. Know anything about this? She studies the wrinkled slip of paper a moment before returning it. I don't know who this is. Karamuna is, or what's her connection to Pseudopod, furrowed brow. But the bootlegger bazaar, that's no mystery. Pseudopod was just down there yesterday. I'm not familiar. What's that? It's where all the knockoffs and illegal imports come in, make their way into the city. It's only sprung up in the last few years, part of the whole mania for all things Lucian. What was Pseudopod looking for there? He said he intended to interview some of the vendors. I can't tell you what he has after precisely. There. Your doubles pass the baton to you. Find out what brought him to this bazaar, and you will be one step closer to your assignment. How do I get to this bazaar? You could practically see it from the front door, due south, in the ruins of the old silk factory. Head west from this roundabout. They also have a roundabout here in this game? If by some chance you find yourself in a party alley, it means you've gone the wrong way. Very good, thank you, Constance. I hope you write Pseudopod a glowing report for what I've seen so far. He certainly deserves it. I could still tell her. Are we alone here? Any other tenants I need to worry about? No, it's very secure, just the three of us. Upstairs, your double twitches, electrical reflex running to a dead switchboard. Married?
Divorced.
Oh, she spoke. Oh, what'd he do? He grew bored of me, voice flat. Children? Wasn't in the cards. Nosy customers? Most people prefer drop off and pick up for their film and prints. No one's ever in here for their very long. And how's the special asset liminal class life treating you, Constance?
I don't presume to know the inner workings of the opera, but I have to think I could be better utilized.
Because loves ignoring Russian? That's because, like, I don't understand Russian. How do you mean?
Of course, I'm happy with the tasks I've been assigned thus far. Keeping a safe house is a major responsibility, but I have other skills, you know.
Such as?
Chemistry, for one. I have an entire photo lab back here with access to all kinds of toxic chemicals and powders. And yet I doubt anyone would suspect a woman like me of, say, poisoning someone. If the assignment required it.
It's becoming increasingly clear why this woman was chosen as an asset. And it's not for her chemical knowledge. Your secrets are safe with her because she's got no one in the world to confide them to. Hey, Steven. James has met Maria, that is where I'm in the game. Oh, at the lake. What are we doing well, Steven? In the opera's perfect scenario, you would be able to move as ghosts, phasing through walls, a mouthless set of ears and eyes, ungrounded and all-observing. What's your opinion on the assignment? Forgive me. Is this still part of the test? Shouldn't you be the one advancing these and so forth? Just generate just your general impressions then.
Granted, this is only my debut, but it seems to me that something's very amiss. No matter what we do, nothing appears to go according to plan. Pseudopod says it's all part of the work, but it gives me a rather unsettled feeling.
We've gotten off to a bad start, no denying it.
A bit early for such a declaration, isn't it? You've only just arrived.
What's wrong with the fax machine exactly?
It's that little amber light. It means out of order, and I haven't been able to get it to green, meaning in order.
Just looking at that thing causes you to take psychic damage.
What?
Best stay away.
Bruh. Just looking at the fax machine gave me anxiety. Okay.
Pseudopod assured me this machine was a vital tool of communication, as precious to our work as the magic box we installed on your room phone.
That thing looks evil. I want nothing to do with it.
That's precisely the problem. I don't want anything to do with it either. You've received all sorts of technical training, I presume. I would think getting a little light to turn green should be well within your powers.
A dread beast humming with dormant power. A handless scribe. It just needs to be soothed.
It's because you don't know how the fax machines work. I should know. I got Technoflex. Pretty good. I think the max... Oh, I see. I just realized. I think... Do I know? I don't know. Like, I'll do like the empty boxes, or like... There's like a maximum amount of skills you could put into. I need some help finding my way around. That's understandable. It's been a while since you were last in Porto Friedel, hasn't it? Which way to the Bootleg Bazaar again? Is Party Alley far from here? It's like due south. Party Alley... Hardly. It's just around the corner. Walk north a ways, and you'll find yourself right in the plaza. Okay. Do you happen to know what this miracle is about?
I certainly don't. It looks rather flirtatious.
Right? I'm not the only one that thought about this conclusion. It does look flirtatious, like a sex hotline, like a sex phone hotline. Do you partake in flirtations, Constance? My interest in it is purely professional.
Seedy business attracts itself. You might try one of the bars along Party Alley.
Okay. One other thing, I wasn't being entirely open with you earlier about Pseudopod. He's not going to be receiving a service medal, in fact. You mean you're not giving him your recommendation after that? Let's try this again. He's a comatose shell. There's something deeply wrong with him. Oh God. It takes a beat for your meaning to reach her. Shock, bewilderment, your cue. How do we operate? What do we do, Operant? Goose doesn't even know his own skills. No one would have first guessed that, Goose. Okay, if I were to show someone this card, what would they say? What would they say? Hey, what do you think of this card? Like, no doubt they would say something about like having some like sexual innuendos. Like, even the phone, I don't know what's dripping off this phone. Okay, I don't want to know. First off, when did you last see him? It was yesterday when we returned for the evening. He looked stressed, like he was shouldering a great burden. What sort of burden? It must have been the assignment, I'm sure. You mean he looked depressed? No, not depressed. This isn't getting anywhere. Pseudopod was a very good teacher. He said it would fall on me to see after any operants who are incapacitated in theater. I wonder, did he ever suspect he was talking about himself? Does anyone else have access upstairs? Absolutely not. Nobody's been upstairs except yourself and Pseudopod. Strange smell about her. Chemical. Sweet. You're certain? No aggressive locals with fancy cameras? I could assure you, Operant. Oh dear, I could use a rag. I found this in the stereo upstairs. I've never seen this before. What's on it? Do you know a band called Ultravioleta? No, I don't pay attention to all that. Music is very overrated in my opinion. Why are you going too far trying to prove your point? It almost seems you're hiding something. Okay, this is like the same thing with, like, you know, furries, okay? He's a furry. This is just like a natural conclusion that one can make. A natural conclusion that one can make. Observation. All music and human. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. This gave me a very ominous feeling. I think it's responsible for what happened. But it's just a disc. How could that be? That's what I've got to figure out. I must say, it doesn't look like a regular disc like you buy it at the shop. This looks more like a bootleg. What do you think happened? I haven't the faintest idea. I'm adrift. Pseudopod struck me as an absolute professional and very cautious. Your double's condition is of secondary importance. First order remains figuring out what your assignment was meant to be. I suppose I could move him to the spare room down here. That way I can keep an eye on him. We need to talk to a doctor. No, that's not like no, I don't think that's a good idea. Right, I'll leave it to you then. Of course, at least that's the least I could do. Alright. Before you do, I understand this is your first time back in theater for some time. She hesitates, a little shy all of a sudden. Yes? I just want to say welcome back to opera. Swimming lessons with Paulo. Bin days now bi-weekly. I didn't catch all that. Holiday cards 97 pre-order. She spends slow afternoons rearranging the postcards under glass. A sense of malignant mystery emanates from the fax machine. The screen flickers, static turns to black, a booming voice emerges. Why are you bringing up the furry accusations? It's not relating to that. Alright, fine. Forget about what I said. Did you know water covers approximately 63% of the world, but the sky covers 100%? Obviously. A masked man appears on screen, gesturing wildly.
Wrong. The sky is only 98% sky. The other 2% is used to cover up the fact that they replaced the moon 4 times. But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me. But not before I tell you the truth.
Okay, a conspiracy theorist. What's this about? This is an advertisement for a daily television program hosted by a man wearing a paper bag over his head.
I am Subcommandante Beckman, and this is the reality situation. No breaks, no filters, no cowards.
A professional would at least alter their voice. Salute Bagman? Subcommandante? Where did he get the title?
This is a war, and I don't take orders from anyone, especially not reality.
A prophet on the edge of madness. I really wish we had like a companion, man. I kind of like prefer like the banter. I think that's what made like I can't imagine playing Disco Elysium without like Kim Kitsuragi by my side. It would have been like so different. It would have been like the banter was like I definitely enjoyed a lot, especially his like you know, interrupting and like giving his own like dialogues and all that. Giving his insights. Right, it's nonsense.
The moon is a projection beamed from the seafloor by machines so advanced, they look like rocks.
What does he say is the truth?
I know about the Boers. I know about iodine. La Luz's invisible aircraft carriers, weaponized nostalgia, microbial microphones, lunar obfuscation programs.
There are questions worth raising around these topics. Questions with answers that may have huge implications for general safety of the population. What is being hidden from us?
Find out what I know by tuning into the reality situation. Airing until they shut us down.
I should write his number down. You jot down the digits as Bagman watches on. I'm not going to salute the Bagman. The beaded curtain bifurcates her into the back room and front counter shelves. Shelves stacked by a hoarder and then labeled by an obsessive. Fax machine. A humongous white block of office technology sits in front of you. It looks like a sacrificial altar made of plastics. Inside, mechanical parts are assembled in such a way that it can scream analog messages across huge distances. What could be sacrificed here? Image quality and whatever remains of human patience. Remove the panel. Oh shit. Pacify the machine. Spirit. Kim is more or less a guide. You can trace your gameplay accordingly to how you judge it. It would befit Harry, but Kim will always appear as a voice of reason, so you feel how your action struck. Oh yeah, for sure. But with this, like in this game, yeah, there's like no one by your side. And like, it's kind of like, I don't know, you don't get that second opinion or like that judgment from someone. Except for like, you know, the people you speak to, I suppose, but... Aaron, your case in the eyes of another. Pretty smart way to say you're being the worst piece of human being. Yeah. The holy innards of the facsimile machine reveals themselves to you like an offering, waiting to be interpreted. What disturbs your labors, spirit? You're looking at the Cenotine Executive Series 2, a cursed model, plagued by numerous debilities, most commonly a chronically misaligned paper tray. I'm so sorry. The machine is silent. The amber light blinks. From the machine bowels comes a pleasing kink as the plastic tray slots back into its receiver. The paper belt purrs as life is restored.
Much better, thank you.
Be at peace, Sonatine Executive Series 2. Alright, I guess I'll get out of here. This way. Okay. Finally outside. It took like 2 hours to like get out of the hostel. Or the photo shop. Photo 24. I don't really have a map. Do I? Oh. Bro finally left. Oh, it's kind of weird. Oh, okay. So the X is I'm here. Vending machines, phones, white checks. I'm in Party Alley. Oh, not really in Party Alley. Okay, well, let's just take a look around. Sour smell rises from the rubbish drawing flies and scuttling things. The pale, crisp glow of a reading lamp shines from your new neighbor's window. Two species of ivy crawl over the railing, a joint invasion of the upper world. I wonder, can I smoke now? Yeah. Oh, it takes one, okay. Oh, wow, okay. I don't want to take off all her clothes. I just don't want to dare that. I don't want to dare it. I'm good. Alright, let's see, what should we do? You made a note in the call-in number of the Bagman's TV show. The reality situation. Oh, these are just loose ends, okay. Maybe loose ends just means like side tasks. I heard the demo ends when the credit rolls. Really? So we could go to the Miracle Line, which is in the Party Alley, and Bazaar. So like 2 places to go. What's wrong with Pseudopod? I think this will be like a long task to finish. A portrait has been stenciled over the movie poster. Ex-Supreme Leader Nestor's face has been plastered over the film poster. From Afterbirth, she's sending them to the afterlife. I guess I got the map for this area, but not for this area. The cinema sign is missing an M. Commercial propaganda guides you in the direction of squalor, or the so-called bazaar. Oh, I did get the map. Okay, cool. So this is the roundabout she mentioned. Tall lady.
Finally, someone with courtesy. Do you know when the 9 is coming?
The 9?
A handsome man shifts in place, glancing over his shoulder toward the tram lines. Suitcases surround him.
Whoa, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. I don't think he's referring to like a firearm. I don't know anything about the 9. I'm looking for the tram for the airport.
Strange. I thought I saw you get off that very tram just a few hours ago.
Huh? Nope, you're mistaken.
Ah, it happens. In any case, you're out of luck. There won't be another for several hours yet.
Why are you stranded?
I'm waiting on the 9. I was told it was having some problems. But it's supposed to be in service any day now.
How long have you been waiting?
I was told it's supposed to be in service any day now. That was a week ago.
Oh. A week is a long time to be waiting around for a tram.
How can that be?
What? A week is a long time to be waiting around for a tram.
I agree. But what am I to do? It seems to be the only way out of this city.
Maybe I could ask around about the 9, see what's up.
I would appreciate it.
Have you seen my colleague by any chance? Middle-aged, medium height, brown jacket, bald spot.
I did see a man like that some days ago, I think. Near the bazaar, in fact.
Oh. This is where the bazaar is. Pretty interesting, okay.
Oh, sleeping brother.
Was he with anybody?
No, he was alone. Why do you ask?
He was supposed to meet me here, but didn't show.
I guess we share the same fate.
I'll check back soon.
Thank you. I'll be here in the meantime. Waiting.
Alright, man. Water gurgles beneath. Hmm?
You hear laughter and music ahead. You can still make out the lower half of the words "silk free" sticking out on the brick beneath. Sniff. Get the smells.
Sniff? Okay. Sniff the air.
Frying grease, rust, incense, the dank of canal water. It's all flat. Wrong. Something's missing. Like crickets going quiet under shadow.
This place has completely changed.
The old factory is mangy with past identities. An archaeological record of Portofear turf war. It has been many things over its lifetime. For now, it is a black market brimming with foreign imports. The silk factory was once the pride and lifeblood of Portofear. Whoever occupies it occupies the city's soul, even in ruins.
Where did it begin? Pseudopod has a purchase order from a bizarre vendor assigned to Carmuna. She must be in there somewhere there.
You also have the red disc from the stereo system. You could seek out a media vendor to assess it.
Flyers gather on stationary tuk-tuks. This one has been parked still for some time. Beneath the bridge, darkness. I guess this is blocked. Alright. More cigarettes. Beer? Decreases my anxiety. Decreases my delirium. I mean, these are pretty helpful, I guess. A barrier blocks vehicle access to the Hill of Pigs. Take yours as collateral. Taking yours as collateral. The city rises above on the horizon. Nothing. Bootleg Bazaar. Alright. What the hell? Kid roller skating? Okay. I guess we'll take a look around. I guess this is like a market hub. A mass of soft animals.
A vertical safari of stuffed animals, all loose stitching and cheap fabric, with cotton hemorrhoids showing at the seams.
What are these things?
Plushies in various sizes, colours and denominations. If they're from something, you don't recognize it. Immobile grins, middle fingers to nature itself. Each plushie is branded with an obviously counterfeit brand name of Zoo Textile. Next to it, the vendor has stickered each different model, each one numbered 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6. There are no number 3s.
Sounds like Timu plushies. Look for number 3.
You scour the mound of fake flesh for the missing model. There doesn't seem to be a single number 3 left in the entire display.
It is true. There's no 3. Why do people like these?
Each Bulbasaur represents a beast defanged, defenseless. Within this deformity lies the essence of their irresistible cuteness. Helpless in your arms, the creature can do nothing but smile.
They are sinister.
A vulnerability manufactured in order to make the consumer aware, latently, of their own savage desires. You take pleasure in caring for it, because you know that you could destroy it. The plushie is a tool for instilling impulse control in children. Their use by adults is a symptom of an unresolved relationship with violence.
Why is there so many Legion logos?
Techno-fascism is the hot new thing.
Technofascism? Techno-fascism? Where's plushie number 3?
You must elevate your focus, clear your mind of the plushie's maddening absence. You close your eyes, burrow into your mind's folds, looking for a plushie-shaped void. You find its edges, you feel around it, making your thoughts plushie shaped so that they can fill it in. Finally, you realize plushie number 3 is you. None watch you depart.
Fuck. What's this? Oh, conditioning. Okay, so this would be like their thought cabinet. Okay. Not available in a demo. Man, I haven't been to one of these like market hubs in a long time. It kind of reminds me of like going to the flea market when I was a kid. Tiny creatures peer from plastic capsules, their freedom left to the chance.
Excuse me. Can you take a look at this?
Party shop vendor. The young woman turns from a stall of party wigs and beaded necklaces to thrust a photograph under your nose. Is it porn? Better not be a curse.
No, nothing like that. Please, just look.
Is that like a security? She raises the photograph until it eclipses the bazaar in front of you. The photograph shows a robust man well into his 60s. He is unremarkable save his eyes, which are magnified to comedic proportions by the thick lens spectacles in front of them.
Have you seen him before?
Old men look all the same to me. What is this about?
Have you?
Who is he?
Mi viejo. My dad. He's been missing a few days.
Flea market. Does it run from you? No. Haha, very funny. No, unless like it's not a staple over in like Europe, but like it's I think it's pretty common in America. At least I think so. It's like kind of like sort of like this, just like vendors out and about outside. And they're pretty large. Wicked funny chatter. Your dad? He's been missing a few days. A few days is barely missing. I was away for years. Does your dad have a name?
Right, I should have started with that, I guess. His name's Operant.
Sorry to hear that.
He probably just started walking and got lost. Old people do that kind of thing.
Her eyes are bloodshot, hair greasy. No sleep, 3, maybe 4 days. You don't sound convinced.
I'm just worried. I told him watching too much TV was making him crazy.
Oh, was he watching The Bagman? Television is advanced enough to destroy minds since you were last out of Superblock. Please, yes. Anyone regularly listening to Bagman's sermons on reality could easily lose their grip of the thing. Sounds like a case of Bagmanitis.
Bagman? Yes, that was it. After Dad retired, his friend Gilmar turned him onto the reality situation. They got obsessed, had them convinced they were truth detectives. Which apparently means someone who goes around looking for evidence of invisible aircraft carriers and iodine-deficient children. Dad and Gilmar were always following up on leads and calling into the show. It felt like Bagman was encouraging them, you know?
Self-motivated, diligent. If her father does show up, he may be asset material. He's at the vanguard of the battle against truth, but on the side of truth. Sounds like he preys on vulnerable old men.
That's what I was scared of. Look, this is kind of embarrassing. My dad developed this insane theory about the payphone to the western exit of the bazaar.
Go on.
Dad thought certain words said into the right phone gets you attention from the wrong people. He was convinced Emter was behind it all.
Emter, aka Il Empire Sans Territoire, aka the bank, richest intelligence service in the world and longtime enemy of the opera, and therefore, you. Why do you think it was Emter making people vanish?
Bagman did an episode on them, and so Gilmar started following random people thinking they were from the bank. Not long after, he roped my dad into it.
And what's the Emter type according to Bagman?
Guys in expensive business suits usually. Foreign accents, verbally abusive, and tight with their money. Except when it comes to treating a client.
Hiding in plain sight among the executive class. The only place their wealth isn't noticed. What did he say were they up to?
Normal rich guy stuff. Hitting up the bars and shouting abuse at the local drunks. And then they disappeared into penthouses where they couldn't be followed.
Sounds like a good point to call it quits.
Yeah, that's what mi viejo thought. He went home, but Gilmar stayed out. And then he called my dad around 2 in the morning. He'd overheard something and was explaining it when the call just cut off. My dad went by his house the next day, but Gilmar wasn't there.
So you're saying 2 old men have gone missing?
Mm-hmm. I asked my dad if the phone call was a nightmare or if he forgot Gilmar was going on a trip. I thought maybe the show was getting into his head, you know? Dad really believed it, though. He looked for him for 2 weeks, reported him missing to the GMs. Nothing.
If any of this is true, that means the payphone is tapped. It's being monitored at all times. So you're saying Emter got Gilmore, and then they got your dad.
A couple days ago, he stopped by the stall to bring me lunch. Then he said he was going to make a call. I wasn't nervous at first. I figured there was no risk of anything actually happening. And then he didn't come home.
This kid riding around on his roller skates is pissing me off. He's gonna stick my leg out. Whoops. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. Washing out the container that carried homemade rice and beans, glancing out the window above the sink as the sun goes down. Don't look at the clock. Don't look. Don't.
Fear fills you. A bad kind of fear. Of yourself.
Have, like... He got himself disappeared on purpose? No offense, but that sounds highly unlikely.
No. I mean, he just can't leave things alone when he gets an idea.
Momentarily, the mumbling from the nearby stalls hushes, listening. What are the words he thought set it off?
They seem pretty random. Cousins, moon, reunion.
Not as random as she thinks. They are meant only for those in the know. That's what Gilmer said to him on the phone before it got cut off?
I guess. When he tried to tell me, I wasn't really paying attention to him. He had those written down on a pad in his bedroom. He told me not to say them if I used the phone. It all sounded so silly.
So, your dad and the other dude was trying to play as, what? Spies? Alright, I know enough.
Yeah, thanks for humoring me. Don't pay too much attention to it. He'll probably turn up any day now.
Pay attention? I'm forgetting about your father as we speak. Hell no, why would I test it on a payphone? Are you sure there isn't anything I can do to help?
You could keep an eye out for him, maybe? I just want to know if he's okay. Anyway, you want a wig? I hear they make you fun at parties.
A wig? I'm good. Something's happened to my colleague. Have you met a guy who was into socks recently?
Oh yeah. He came by. Nice man. Talked a lot about socks.
Tell me about him.
He was, normal. Pretty forgettable, if I'm honest. I told him, unless your socks are mismatched and neon-colored, I'm not much use to you.
Any idea where he went?
Not really. Wandered off into the bazaar.
Looking you straight into the eyes, sympathetic, she really doesn't know.
What do you mean, something's happened? Did he use the phone?
Don't think so. I know where he is, just not what happened.
Oh, well, at least you have that.
I totally forgot we're, like, covered as, like, sock importers. Yeah, we got all types of socks. You got all types of socks. For your specific needs. She kind of sounds like the dice maker. That is true. Hold on, let me hear it again.
Not really. Wandered off into the bazaar. What do you mean, something's happened? Did he use the phone?
She does sound like her.
Oh, well, at least you have that. Sorry. Yeah, I was kind of distracted when he showed up.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, that's Ultravioleta, the Lusian pop star. Always thought that type of music was too young for me, but I've been enjoying her stuff recently for some reason.
Like in Disco Elysium, she honestly, this could potentially be her. Like in Disco Elysium, she sounded like really tired and like exhausted. Have you heard of the song "You But From a Dream"?
No, but it's definitely her kind of title.
She peers at the disc again, blonde hair falling over her face.
Weird disc, that. Oh, you should ask Petre at the music stall over there. He'll know more. Doubt he's an ultra, though.
Where's this allegedly tapped payphone?
Why?
Knuckles white as she balls them into fists. I want to look it over. Maybe I could find some sign of your dad.
Really? You're not going to try to make a call or anything, right?
Nope, just looking around.
Okay. It's the phone by the western entrance to the bazaar.
I interpreted as her tone as detached and peaceful, but yes, it may be the same voice actor. Yeah. The phone by the western entrance to the bazaar. Let's see those costume accessories.
Yeah, they're right there. Take a look.
Party wig. 9 soul. +1 personalism. Buy the UFO glasses, +1 entanglement. Buy the hair set, +1 nerve. Let's see Paul Allen's accessories. Let's see. I'll get the UFO glasses. Plastic frames hold bulbous lenses that promise extraterrestrial insight. Or extraterritorial insight. Wearing them may tilt the world towards its stranger influences.
Fair warning, wear those too much and they'll give you a nasty headache.
Thank you.
Need anything else?
Actually, give me another one.
Your fancy?
Give me the party wig.
Must be some party you're going to.
That's right.
You need anything else?
Dance in the night, then vanish at first light. Be remembered for your moves and all the synthetic pink hair you leave behind. Yeah. Hell yeah. Still feeling lucky. You made a note of call-in number. People have gone missing after using the payphone. I could call the bagman. Maybe with that payphone, perhaps.
Thanks for stopping by.
Brass antiques huddled together, their form carved by hands long gone. Excuse me. The corner of the bright candy bag peeks from the box, beckoning. +2 fatigue, gain status, calming chewing. Yeah, why not? Lower anxiety? Okay. The phosphorus glow of the luminous soul Elite 82 cartoon figures dart on screen. You look like somebody's first attempt at creating a character on a sci-fi setting. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of wish instead they would go with, like, you know, like 3D, you know, the 3D model instead of just like the 2D. I mean, I like the art's not bad. But, you know, like, you know, you just like gander at like the model, getting a good look and all that. Kind of prefer it that way. Transfixed child. She's going to melt his head. The girl leans in closer to the television set.
On the TV, a giant wolf-like creature stands up on its hind legs and howls. Its fur bristles gold. Dangerous, mythical, electrifying. No wonder the kids are watching this.
What is this? Shh.
Suddenly, the beast roars and light floods the screen. It's followed by a wet, pulpous sound. An acceptable mimicry of a skull liquefying under extreme thermal stress.
Ecstatic wolf is awake. The boy grins at the television, gripping the toy sword on his belt a little tighter.
LED lights are distributed evenly along the blade. Durable PVC hilt with textured grip. Impressive armament.
What are you watching? Wolves. Wolves? He points at the screen. It's 66 wolves, and it's our favorite thing in the whole world. She spreads her arms. That's Paul Allen's blade. What is it about? It's about a girl who has 66 chambers in her heart, and each one contains a wolf. And the wolves came out of to make war with the angels. What? Each wolf has a special weapon, and they have super violent special attacks too.
On the screen, a headless lupine figure standing on its back legs shakes violently. Blood pours from its neck as flesh reknits itself.
Wait, is that thing regrowing its head? That's Loathing Wolf. Another wolf cut his head off because it's the Tormented Arc. Oh my god. But he didn't know Loathing Wolf could heal fast. Is this like their commentary on anime? Loathing Wolf's not even strong, but he can be scary. Sounds intense. Like when Wary Wolf ate an angel, but she did it slow because she was angry, so the angel was screaming the whole time. It's the best show, he nods. And it's from La Luz.
La Luz, once a powerful empire, now reconstituted as a modern techno-fascist state. The rising military and cultural power of the day. Oust the names of these grotesque fascist animals. Speak to them of the people's heroes.
Do your friends also like 66 Wolves? Everyone loves it. Some of the grown-ups like it, even though it's a cartoon.
Notice that the broadcast is in Mercian, not Lusian, dubbed for a foreign audience. Troubling, especially if Lusian cultural exports are what they primarily consume.
Would you describe these grown-ups as terminal losers? It does seem pretty cool. Don't tell that to the music man. He hates it. He casts a glance at a nearby stall. Hold on, who? Him. He points to a nearby stall, where a bespectacled man doubtfully cleans a disc.
A man of strong opinion that he's not afraid to shout about, even to children.
There are audio discs of the show? Yeah, they have songs on them, like the main theme at the start of the show, or the one from when the Nimble Wolf burned a whole angel city, even the angel babies. He says he won't sell the music discs because it would poison our brain with sonic excrements. Maybe he has a point there. Want me to talk to him? Well, maybe. But it won't change his mind because he's a loser. What about Portaferan cartoons? Do you watch those? I don't know any. Do you know any, maybe? Wait, I remember those from when I was little. There was one with puppets arguing a lot, and another with a green cat who was also a thief to help people.
Neither sounds terribly enticing.
Were they any good? They looked old and ugly. Mom said she watched them as a kid, too. She points to the TV. This is so much better. Death to puppets. He grips the hilt of his sword. What do you know about Lelou's? It's the place where they make all the cool stuff. It's not like here. She leans closer as if sharing a secret with you. I bet they even have flying tuk-tuks.
Ridiculous. These wobbling open chassis abominations can barely function on solid ground.
Also, well, we have cousins over there. He turns to his sister.
Some Portaferans refer to Lusians as strange cousins, a nod to this island's colonial past.
Do you like your cousins? We don't really know them. She scratches the side of her nose. I talked to one once on the phone. I asked Mom if they could come over one day, and she said it's hard because the Luz is so far. You shouldn't watch this. I bet it's propaganda. What's that? She frowns.
Perhaps you should let children be children.
True. But what, I mean, still, it's... This is a commentary on animation and international culture spread. It could be read as alienation as well. A cartoon built to transmit a deep idea beneath the excuse of wolves fighting. Whatever. I think, yeah, fine. Children, let children be children, but I mean, just letting the children watch whatever is not really a good idea. In this day and age, just parents just decides to put like an iPad in front of a baby, in front of children, and that child will grow up with that iPad forever. Even worse, like unrestricted, access to like whatever. And they're pretty like, children are pretty malleable and like easily susceptible to like ideas. At least in my opinion. Ask your parents. Okay, maybe if I don't forget. Can we just talk about wolves some more? That's some serious weaponry. It's Tyrant Wolf's Flaming Claymore.
How deeply has the techno-fascist enemy embedded itself into their psyches?
Very cool. Was it imported from La Luz? Yeah, he smiles. My auntie brought it back from a trip. That's a lie. I have questions about 66 Wolves. You can ask, we know everything. Tell me about this girl whose heart is full of wolves. The angel Canopus cursed her before she was even born. She was her mom. Because of her mom. It was vengeance, the girl says knowingly. So now she's getting vengeance on the angel? No, now she serves Canopus in her war against the other angels. There's Deneb, and Polaris, and Revachol. Revachol is a gay, and he's the gay angel. Shut up. I like him, and that's not how angels work. Okay. What's so special about these wolves? They all have their own powers. Okay. That's true. Children can be inflicted by this run, as I did have unrestricted access to the internet at the past. It did irreparable damage to my psyche, though technology wasn't nearly as accessible. Yeah. It's pretty worse now. Pretty bad. I'm kind of glad. I mean, I did use a lot of, like, media before, but... And, you know, I was allowed to, like, go into, like, you know, pretty traumatic sites. I mean, good thing I didn't really fall off to deep end, you know? I could have been, because I do think my generation and, like, newer generations are, like, more leaning towards, like, you know, right-wing propaganda, right-wing ideologies, and getting into, like, you know, just, like, you know, just misinformation and all that. I'm pretty sure that's, like, the main thing going on with, like, my generation. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of divided. Like, one side is like, yeah, we are kind of fed up with the system. And, like, the other side is like, well, they're more susceptible to, like, right-wing, because they're, like, probably lonely guys or something. I don't know. I'm just talking to my ass now. Who's the strongest wolf? Ultima Wolf. But Ultima Wolf only appears when times are most dire. The girl nods.
Your tongue runs along the familiar edges of your canines. Inner wolf, hidden wolf.
So Ultima Wolf is the one who saves everybody? Well, the last time Ultima Wolf appeared, she burned a village of women and kids, huh? It was sick. What's the scariest wolf? Grieving Wolf. When she plays her harp, even the angels cry. She also ate Nabia's sister while they all locked inside Nabia's heart. These wolves seem to kill a lot of people. She didn't kill her sister, she ate her. Vor? But it's not her fault. What's the coolest wolf? Zealous Wolf. He destroyed the moon with his gunhammer. His gunhammer was forged by the Elder Wolves.
Spoken like one who spent his whole life around gun hammers.
Why would he do that to the moon? He also blew up the ocean. But they only shot that once because of the seizures. You're just supporting the accusations. No, it's not. No, they're not. Yeah, I did it to get at the Polaris. That's his mom. Wait, so angels could give birth to wolves? Zealous Wolf is the only part wolf. That's why he has wings. Polaris forced him to join her order of dark seraphims. She's too strong to fight, so Zealous Wolf tricked her instead. You can't be an angel if you do a stellar sin. So, whoosh! He points an imaginary weapon at the sky. What about the other wolves? Do they like Zealous Wolf? They don't talk to him. They like the moon more. How do you keep track of all these wolves? It's so easy. You just have to memorize their names. I did. Really? Let's hear it. Oh my god. Zealous wolf, tyrant wolf, raging wolf, reviled wolf, stoic wolf, feared wolf, pity wolf, yearning wolf, sensitive wolf, hysteric wolf, ecstatic wolf, passion wolf, tender wolf, sorrow wolf, insecure wolf, grateful wolf. Seething wolf, psycho wolf, gentle wolf, numb wolf, bitter wolf, lustful wolf, loathing wolf, modest wolf, sanguine wolf, grieving wolf, ultimate wolf, greedy wolf, guilty wolf, dream wolves, dyspeptic wolf, wary wolf, wrath wolf, cunning wolf, trickster wolf, placid wolf, eager wolf, nostalgic wolf, dread wolf, jealous wolf, venturous wolf, stubborn wolf, obsessive wolf, hasty wolf, forlorn wolf, mournful wolf, vain wolf, reverend wolf, wicked wolf, shy wolf, jubilant wolf, clement wolf, sycophant wolf, furtive wolf, conformist wolf, serene wolf, critical wolf, vindictive wolf, and unyielding wolf.
He's missing a few.
That's only 59 by my count. Only because some of the wolves haven't awakened yet, so we don't know their names, he nods. They're probably super powerful.
And yet he claimed to know them all, did he not? Skirting the line between truth and deception. If anything, the boy should be commended.
59 is still impressive. Well done. Thanks. That's enough about the wolves. There's so many wolves. Oh my god, there's like so much. Okay. Wait, what is this? Plays her part, even the angels cry. She also ate Nabia's sister while they all locked inside Nabia's heart. These wolves seem to kill a lot of people. She didn't kill her sister, she ate her. Vor? Plays her harp, even the angels cry. Yeah, man. Sure. Yeah, you're gonna save that bullet. You're gonna save that bullet in the chamber when the time comes. I'll still deny it. Fuck. But yeah. Wow. This girl commands these wolves? Not really. They only came out when she gets in trouble. Or when they get hungry. If she doesn't feed them, they try to devour her heart. I'm gonna show this to everyone. You can't stop me. I'll show the truth to everyone. I don't know, man. I don't think it's enough evidence. I mean, don't show it.
The phantom weight presses on your chest as you picture this girl, waking up each day to a world of wolves and monstrous angels.
So the wolves are her friends? Your friends want to devour your heart? They wouldn't be able to stomach it. I hope not. It might be too late. I wouldn't blame them if they did. I hope not. My friends are nice. She turns back to the TV. Can she get rid of the wolves? No. Then her heart would be empty. And the story will be over. Okay, I understand, like, the wolves are somewhat, like, all her, like, some emotions, feelings. Do your parents know you're watching this? My mom says it's good we spend time outside. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go play outside, literally. Go do something else. Anyway, you should try watching something else. Well, we could try, maybe. Do you know any good shows? No, let's not. Never mind. Are there a lot of 66 Wolves products out there? So many. There's the weapons and the action figures and t-shirts and stickers and backpacks. He hesitates, gripping his little finger.
Trying not to lose count of all the cool stuff he doesn't have.
Oh, FOMO. But the best are the drinking cups. Everyone wants those. Tell me more about those drinking cups. They're big, and each one looks like one of the 66 wolves. She looks wistfully towards stalls, but you can't buy them anymore. Why not? Because no one has any. People bought some cups once, but then the adults went crazy and bought them all. What about the bootleg cups? Can you get those instead? The toy stall had some, but no one wanted those because they were so ugly. The wolves look all melted. That's bootleg for you. How many of them are there? 66. You know, like the wolves. Surely not. They must be like a marketing ploy or something. Wow, you kids really fell for it. No need for that many cups. If you're a wolf fan, you do. I guess it's also making commentary of like consumerism. I mean, everything about this hub is pretty much consumerism. We've only seen the ones from the Redemption arc. All the others you can only get in Lelou's, I'm pretty sure. The Redemption arc has 6 cups. He spreads out 5 fingers. There's Tyrant Wolf, Placid Wolf, Dream Wolf, Critical Wolf, Stubborn Wolf, and Eagle Wolf. Alright. What was that? Collect them all. There are 66 plastic cups with wolves on them out there, and absolutely nobody's saying that collecting them will make you a happy or fulfilled person, but nobody's saying they won't either. There's actually like 66? No way. Okay. Alright, I have some questions about you too. No, remember what Mom said? Okay, you can ask some questions, some stuff. Because there's people around and I can't scream. I can scream real loud.
It's been years since you interacted with children, so a reminder. Be nice. Be normal. The girl's instincts are commendable. The boy's a disaster in waiting.
Yeah, your sister's got it right. Don't trust anyone, kid. I can trust Mom. Of course, it's your mom. Obviously. You can ask stuff, but I'm watching you, okay? Have you seen someone new around here? A man in a suit with glasses? The music man wears glasses, and sometimes double glasses. It looks dumb. She doesn't mean him. He's been here since forever. And he doesn't wear suits.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Where are your parents? Mom's at home. We live on a boat. What about your dad? We don't know him. Mom didn't have fun with him, but that's when I was really little, so I don't remember. No, that's... I don't know what to say to that. At least you have your mom. Yeah, Mom is all we need. She's awesome. Why aren't you at school? Why aren't you at work? Oh!
A riposte flung without thinking. She's been asked the question more than once.
You don't have to tell me. Mom asks us a lot because she worries. There's no school today or tomorrow. No school for 2 more weeks. How come? That's how it is now. We have 2 weeks of school, then 2 weeks of nothing. What? That's odd. Antonio's mom said it's because foreign politicians. He's my friend. He lives on another houseboat.
Portofiero's rampant privatization has hit its public infrastructures too.
Ah. So like at other schools. Antonio's school doesn't open anymore. He's so lucky. I wish ours was like that. Don't say that. Mom said we might go in to the one in the sunset, but she didn't seem sure.
You picture a woman going over her expenses, over and over, hoping to make the numbers fit.
I am not a big fan of like charter or private schools. I think they should not exist. How long has it been like this? Since 2 years. I remember because I helped Arlo with the alphabet. Shut up, I knew the letters already. But it was only 1 day a week at first, and then our teacher said she has to help other schools, so now it's like this. So in the meantime, you just wait? No. We do loads of stuff like watch TV, and sometimes I go to the canal with Antonio and the others. We have homework. I make sure he does this, but it's not the same. Start gathering friends and rocks. You need to take it back yourselves. Like how Cunning Wolf did it. He started a Moonlit Brigade and went to liberate the hollow districts. Yeah, exactly like that. We have knives at home. Oh, we just aim for the stomachs. That's a stupid idea. Can we talk about something not stupid now? Okay, see, easily duped into that idea. God. Has anything odd happened around here lately? Odd. I mean, how odd?
Brains lie, guts don't.
Anything that feels odd to you, like you're not sure why, it just does. We know Mountain's dad is missing. She's been really worried.
So you heard. Perhaps they can confirm the woman's story.
Missing? That is odd. Do you know what happened? He disappeared because the phone ate him. Phones don't eat people. But her dad's still missing though, so the phones definitely did something. Did Malin show you his picture too? We know what her dad looks like because he's been here before. But she's been showing everyone else, just in case.
The vendor's concern is genuine then.
Are you gonna find her dad? Regrettably, I'm just a sock importer. I'm gonna find the people eating phone. Fathers are optional. Regrettably, I'm just a sock importer. But someone has to help her. Can we talk about less sad stuff now? I will find her dad. Alright, I think that's it.
The children ignore you.
I mean, so far, with my impressions for this game, I am interested on learning this world, I suppose, but it's kind of bitter. Just like, you know, everything that happened with Zaum. It's just like... I really wish they just kept, you know, not... You know, everything that happened at Zaum didn't, you know, happen. And it just continued with, like, Disco Elysium's universe. But, I mean, would I still, like, buy this game and play it? I mean... I don't know. I think everyone's, like... From what I've seen, other people's impressions on this game is, like... In terms of, like, gameplay. It's, like, kind of conflicted. Is, like, the most common word I've seen. I don't think it still captures like the the essence of Disco Elysium, you know? I think they are trying to get the disco like stuff into this game. So how do the merchants keep closed at all times?
The fire exit stands conspicuously ajar. Someone has wedged it open with a ball. Wrong. Ball wants to play, not wedge.
And who did this?
Nobody is paying any particular attention to the door, or seems close enough to care. Suspiciously nonchalant.
Me too, Goose. I'd wish we'd be getting a continuation instead. I'm skeptical about this game. There's no gratification when you see through and be dazzled knowing it was a mistake that led to this. Yeah. I mean, the creators themselves, I'm sure they got their own controversial stuff, too. I don't think I should be defending them at all. I mean, I pretty much forgotten all, like, the whole rabbit hole of, like, what happened. But still, I think most of all is definitely, like, corporate taking over, which, man, it's pretty ironic.
They're just going about their days.
I don't know. I think for sure it's not a immediate buy. If, like, somehow people tout this game as, like, good, for sure it's not going to be incredible or, like, a masterpiece compared to, like, Disco Elysium. I'm not even really an expert on, like, making comparisons or like making analysis and, like, I don't know. It's just I would have to, like, go look at people who, like, are very knowledgeable in, like, disco and, like, you know. Then again, it's like it's okay to form your own opinions too. I mean, I like it. It's not. I don't mind it. It's just like, like I said, it's pretty bitter. That's another problem with the games compared to Disco. It's inevitable. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I did that immediately when I started playing this game. Like, I could definitely see a lot of, like, inspiration, but more like I call it the skeleton of Disco. They got the cabinet. They got the cabinet. They got all the, you know, the text. And you got the skills. The UI. If they wanted to, like, separate themselves from Disco, they could have. Would it be more, like, respectable? Would it be, like, more, I don't know. Or at the same time, I mean, I really love Disco, and, like, I really want more games like Disco. I don't know, it's such a conflicted feeling.
It's a pelota ball, the local variation of handball. Pelota balls are not designed for use as doorstops. Someone has elevated this ball to contraption status.
Especially since you have no one by your side, man. feels kind of lonely. The ball is more object. It carries neither for purpose. Okay, it's just a ball of factory error.
It's just a ball in a door.
Look where the door
A
leads.
hallway. It's just a fire exit. A fine place to hide in a moment of crisis. Marked and remembered. No, it's a trap. Must be destroyed.
Squeeze through the door, enter the building. Just leave it alone.
The tableau stays undisturbed.
The hell?
A cosmonaut suit. Its shoulder patch reads, "The stars are ours, 77.
Is this real?
If it is, then it's one of the few things for sale here that isn't a knockoff Lusian electronic, disc, or toy. $5,000 sol.
That is ridiculous.
I wonder it's still here. People with that kind of money don't shop in the bazaar.
It's probably like definitely a bootleg, perhaps. What happened in 77? Shit.
You try to remember something of astronomical significance happening in the year 77. But all that comes to mind is that was the year you were asked to leave ballet.
My culture of consciousness was too vast.
Same with oboe and watercolors and photography. None of this has anything to do with space, though.
Does you and your head kind of like weave what we're doing now? Yeah.
Your focus widens back to...
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I suppose I'm fine with that. Illegal repeater stations hidden somewhere in the city keeps the TV playing Elysian music videos 24/7. You should find more bald spots to rub for luck increasing. Ah, I found the perfect person.
Off-brand driver.
Never mind.
Cheap plastic housing.
I thought he was bald. A holy hairline. Holy man, his hairline's... No, it's... You gotta... No, it's over. Off-brand drivers, cheap plastic housing. You're selling, like... rubbish? Selling PC rubbish here? The man gazes down at the crate of cartridge discs, eye thin, lips drawn. A box of little nemesis. He's outnumbered. Veins rise like old roots beneath his thin skin.
Mass-produced excrement. These animals pleasure themselves in it.
Who's pleasuring themselves?
Collectors, art students, tourists, tote bag owners, the whole dim herd.
I guess this is what the kids are, who they're talking about.
You see this? Each one guaranteed for 10,000 replays. Obscene.
No one will ever get it the way he does. This agonizing knowledge does not deter him from trying. Are you talking about music?
No. I'm talking about cultural ephemera.
What is this man going on about? Elitists like this come in two varieties, audiophile or cultural nostalgic. I was kind of thinking cultural nostalgic. Maybe both. This man is definitely the latter. It's not actually about the formats themselves. It's about what they promise and what they represent. The format is the content, right?
That's right.
Once the format becomes disposable, so does the content. Both symptoms of widespread decay.
Imaginative faculties dulled by senseless repetition. Forgive me, friend. I'd mistaken you for a common replayer.
This is the highest compliment he's paid to anyone in months, maybe years. First obstacle avoided in what is evidently a labyrinth of personal ethics.
Too much to ask, I expect, that you're a fellow Einzeltone aficionado?
Eisentone. No entries found. And no point trying to pretend. I am willing to learn.
One of a fast-fading few. Go ahead, browse away. My name's Petre. If you need anything, I'll be here, lamenting what's left of the culture.
I think this will be me in the future. I don't know. I get it. I mean, preserving, like, content. I don't know. What's a replayer?
Picture a dog that shits, then eats it, then shits again. That should give you some idea.
Oh, slop? Slop content? Okay, I understand. Excuse me?
People are what they consume. I'll say no more.
Consumer slop? It's less an opinion, more a criminal sentence. Do you insult all your customers like that? I think that makes you a shit merchant. Do you hate everyone who likes to enjoy something more than once? Replayability. Honestly, what's so bad about playing something more than once?
What's so bad? I thought you understood this. I thought we...
Tear it somewhat inevitable you feel with the replayer brush.
That people pay for it. That I have to make a living pushing replayable narcotics to so-called customers. Read addicts. I haven't met a customer in a very long time who even knows what an Einzeltone XR is, let alone appreciates the format. Tells you all you need to know about the current state of the whole...
Which raises an intimidating question. A colleague of mine got into some trouble. I think he came through here.
The vendor's eyes narrow behind his orange lenses.
This is a media store, not the missing persons division. Bother one of the GMs with questions like that.
The Guardian Municipal, street cops. He pruned the conversation forcefully, artificially. There is more. You seem like a man who remembers his customers.
I try. So most of humanity fades into an indistinguishable morass of banality. This colleague, what does it look like?
He is pretty forgettable, huh? Average height, bald spot, brown jacket. Honestly, someone you might easily forget.
The sock boy.
Okay, he does.
Dialectical looking glasses. Air of advanced virginity.
Hey man, no need to be like extravagant with your words.
Back in photo 24, your would-be double gurgles his ascent.
Yeah, that's him, sock specialist.
came by here. Little communist lost, adrift among the many wonders of the free market.
Was this Pseudopod's first time leaving this superblock? You seem like the people person. What was your appraisal?
Heir of a child hastily abandoned at a fire station, waiting on a mother who won't be coming back.
One of the Operant Bureau's most fundamental precepts did he claim all knowledge of those marked lost in theater. Did he seem with it, cerebrally?
Well, viewed it might be a stretch. Let's just say the man was definitely mobile.
What did he want?
He was dreaming big, I'll give him that. Also dreaming moronic. Your dialectical friend mistook himself for some sort of big money businessman. He wanted the bazaar to import superblock hosiery. Socks to start with, but there was talk of cotton tights, even stockings if the venture took off.
Marking inroads with his persona. Competent in theater, at least for this period of play. Operant broomstick up his arse. Not our kind at all. He would have made a fine double. Did he buy anything from you?
No. And to be honest, I wouldn't have wasted the stock. He seemed immune to music.
Immune? Did you two talk formats?
You're joking, of course. He didn't even know what a velo disc was, let alone an Einzelton. At a certain point, I'm just debasing myself.
No joy on this sock scheme of his, I take it?
Of course not. I don't sell socks.
A consecrated ground of tiny crooked monuments.
So is he alright, your man? Or what?
He's my perpetual comrade in hosiery.
Ah, so you're also a communist. But you're not that little, or particularly lost, I'd say.
The vendor gauges you behind his colored lenses, tongue scheming teeth. All across the city of Petr, there is silence. People peer out fearfully from the silvers between curtains.
I'll be blunt. Are you with the Weeping Eye?
The techno-fascist secret police of La Luz. Dark subconscious of the state, specializing in old-school ugly methods. Your natural enemies, the ones who took you all apart 5 years ago, hackles raise. Why would you think I'm with the Weeping Eye?
Because they've been especially active here recently. Usually they just let things slide. All the Lucian merchandise, good for everyone. But these days, they're staring right at us, unblinking.
Very paranoid, Peter. Don't worry, I have tendencies too. I hate them. I gouge eyes, especially weeping ones.
If you ever expand to ears, let me know. My point is, your colleague was asking questions. Now, something's obviously happened, and here you are, also asking questions. Given the current climate, no one wants to answer these questions, least of all, me.
What if my questions were exclusively about formats?
Then I would attempt to educate, obviously. I'm not some kind of street hustler, friend. My merchandise is mega premium, the best this side of the big blockers.
Now, speaking proudly of the stock he earlier disparaged.
I'll tell you what I told your sock friend. Speak to the boatman down by the West Docks. He's the one who knows the underground goings-on around here. We're just the vendors.
Which boatman?
The cool one.
Sardonically. In his cool Baroque hierarchy of shame, cool falls just under replayer, the cardinal sin.
Excessive sunglasses. Relaxed aura, likely on a boat. No way of confusing him. Wonderful. Now for all our sakes, please say no more. If you want to talk media formats, I'm your man. This other stuff...
There's a lot of, man. It's already 1 a.m. right now. I guess I should call it. This does not feel like 2 or 3 hours of a demo. Okay, well, maybe I'll come back tomorrow and finish this, perhaps. Tomorrow or Monday. Tuesday should be, when I could get started with Requiem.
Maybe not. The bazaar is closing up soon.
Oh.
Another day, another cultural molestation.
I just realized I guess it's getting late. Can I go back to the... photo 24/7? I wonder if, like, I mean, they do have a day system, but one of the fuses is held together with a coin. I guess not.
You return to your double-splayed, upturned body.
Oh. Is there like a save, at least? Oh, there is. Oh, okay. Alright, well. Okay, well, that was, Zero Parades, the demo. Still haven't finished the rest of the demo, so maybe I'll finish it tomorrow or Monday. I didn't realize it was that long, but that was mostly because of, like, talking to the characters. It sort of kind of brings me back. In a way, it does bring me back to Disco Elysium, but it's just still, man, I'm just not really sold 100%. I'm telling you, man, that bitterness. That was surely a video game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was. I'll definitely take a look at whatever people think of this. See their opinions, but for my opinion, so far I'm just not really sold. I kind of like the music, I'll be honest. The music is kind of good. But I'll get out of here. I haven't prepared a song for this occasion, so I'll just be bidding everyone farewell for today. Tonight for the wrong side of the pole. Yep. We're on the wrong side of the pole, unfortunately. I hate it here. Alright. I'll just have the game music play out, so that's fine. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you anyone that tuned in. Have a good day or morning to you, Scratcher. Bye. Good night.